Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Jandera. I'm Gerwin. It's been a while since I've done any gardening, hasn't it? And I really should be doing studying at the moment, but I'm not going to, because I took Mum over to the farm today and I noticed that there was a branch broken off on the mulberry tree. So I cut that off, and then I cut 2 more branches off. And now I've got some cuttings and I've got to deal with them now. I've cut the 3 branches that I grabbed into some cuttings. And I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to have some in the jar and I'm going to put some water in there. And then I've got a couple of pots. I've got some pots but not enough. So I've actually got some milk cartons and I've put some, well, they're not milk cartons, that was actually juice. I'll put some holes about 1 inch from the bottom. I'm going to fill that up with potting mix. And I'm going to put some of them into that and some of them into those and some of them in the water, and see which one strikes better. So that's my little experiment for today. But the other thing I've got to do is I've actually decided to move one of my pots over there. So that was the pot that was over there in the corner. I was concerned it wasn't going to get any sun, and it's been a while since I've got them and haven't I still haven't got my poor little beans in yet. So I've got beans and celery and silver beet and baby spinach that I still need to pot up. I'm about to go away for the weekend too, so I'm not going to get them done then. So I'm going to get them done hopefully quickly now. So I've still got a little bit of soil that I need to put into that pot. So I've put it over there hoping that it's going to get the morning sun, but it's going to be protected from the afternoon sun. So I'm hoping it's going to cope okay. And I may actually end up getting a heap more and putting more along there yet. I haven't quite decided yet, because those pots are not, I mean, they're not super expensive, but they're also not super cheap, and I've kind of messed up my budget a little bit at the moment. So yes, and I've worked out I've got to get some more puppy pads, or train these dogs how to use the toilet. That I haven't managed to do yet, but I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on how the gardens and herbs are going. These seem to all be reaching for the sun quite a lot, so it might actually be better if I put that at the back fence and move that closer, or I might put it in that section, but it might get too much sun there. I think I might just leave it the way it is and just turn the pots around every now and then. So that celery's doing well, everything's doing quite well. No strawberries yet, but I have had a few. Oh, actually I do have a couple of strawberries forming, yay. So all that's doing really, really well. Tomatoes are doing well. Everything in there is doing really well. I think I've lost that mulberry cutting. I haven't got that one separated out yet.
Strawberries forming?
Yes, there's a strawberry forming.
Oh, 2!
Yep, there's a few strawberries.
3!
Yeah.
And Gracie sneakily escaped.
Yes, Gracie snuck out. So did you. You're supposed to be doing schoolwork. You shouldn't have come out. If you hadn't come out, then Gracie wouldn't have come out. Miss Gracie.
Mum, look.
Jonathan, it's going to be a while before it's ready to eat, so don't get too excited. The tomatoes over there are doing well. I don't think there's any flowers yet. I need to pinch off some flowers off that basil. Looks like my Okinawa spinach might have struck, hopefully.
What basil?
The Brazilian spinach definitely looks like it's struck, so it's doing well.
That one? Is that one?
The basil is in the middle.
This one?
Yes, that's the basil. It's flowering. So I need to, yeah, we need to pinch off that flower. Good job. But you're supposed to be doing schoolwork. You're supposed to be doing schoolwork. I grant you this is still learning, and this is botany. Yeah, you can just stick it there, it's fine. But it's not actually what you're supposed to be doing. The cucumbers vines are doing really well. And yes, there is a flower starting to form there on that cucumber. There's quite a few starting down there actually. It's a very young plant to be flowering already. So that's kind of exciting. This one's starting to send out tendrils. Terrific trendy tendrils. Oh, hang on, that's basil. These are tendrils.
You're thinking of basil.
I am. I'm thinking of basil and the secateurs. It's one of the lost sheep books. I'll try and remember to leave a link up there for when I read that one out. It's one of my favourite books. I love the Lost Sheep books. They're really good. I think we've got some new ones that I haven't read yet.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Ooh, might have to do that. So it looks like the calendula's about to flower too.
And they're the edible flowers.
Yes, calendula are edible.
My favourite edible.
Yes,
petal
we love
flowers.
edible flowers. So yeah, we've been getting heaps of rain. And unfortunately, these are all missing out on the rain because they're under shelter. So I may end up... Yeah, that one gets a bit. I may end up moving everything out. One Gracie is trying to eat my mother-in-law's tongues and she's getting into my pots.
Oi.
Miss Gracie. Miss Gracie.
I don't
dear.
think he wants me.
Miss
But
Gracie.
he wants you.
So I may end up moving all of them to that back fence area. I don't know. Because it's going to get quite hot there in the middle of summer.
And Mom,
But yes.
over here.
The other problem, of course, is when I'm watering, it's staining the concrete.
Mom, over here, when I took Jack for a wee walk, I saw him right mulberry and I ate it.
You found a ripe mulberry.
Yes.
Scored. Okay. So, but I better stop talking.
What are
I'm wanting to
those
plant that
flowers?
hippeastrum out the front too.
What are those flowers?
Those ones, they're marigolds.
Are they edible?
No, they're not marigold edible.
Aww.
So yes,
I'm grabbing some mint.
yes, you can have some mint.
Some big good ones.
Anyway, I'm running out of time and I really should be doing an assignment and lots of reading. But I need to get this done. So
And Mom,
I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my mulberry cuttings in and a sugarcane cutting. Actually, I've got a couple of sugarcane cuttings in, but I've got these 2 in the ice cream containers. Normally when I do the sugarcane cuttings, I lay them down flat, but these aren't big enough for that, so I just stuck them in the top. I've got those ones in the dirt at the back, and I've got those ones in the water. So the other things that I got done was I got these 2 pots sorted. So I've got 3 celeries in this one, and I've got a mullein in the pot on the top.
3 celeries.
In this pot, there's 3 celery plants in this pot. I've just got the mullein in there because the water's going to come out the bottom, so it's going to get soaked into that. That's mullein, that's celery. And then I've got silver beet in this one and a strawberry plant.
And Mr. Jack's had his bath and I'm holding him.
Yes, Mr. Jack's had a bath. Do not put him down on the ground.
I know.
He got himself a little bit muddy, although I think he had help with that. Yeah, I think Matthew may have helped him. And I've got a celery, some baby spinach, another celery in here, as well as some alyssium, just to attract some more bees.
What's Melissa?
Alyssium is the pretty little white flowers. I don't think they've really got a smell, bud. And then I've got...
smells nice. It smells
It does have a
really
smell? Okay. And then I've got these yellow, I think they're French beans, French butter beans in. So 2 there and 2 there.
I love butter beans.
Yes, you
They're
do.
the yummiest beans in the world.
Yes, and Jack's eager to come and say hello. Hello. Hello, Jack. Hello, hello. Hello. Jack is our extra friendly little man.
I think I like him better than Gracie.
Well, Gracie was the puppy you picked. Matthew picked Jack, and he did pick very well. Jack is a very sweet little puppy. And Jonathan is wearing his motivation is good, but discipline is better shirt.
You don't have the button there.
Huh?
You don't have the
You're right.
button there.
I've just got motivation is good, discipline is better.
And Jack has no colour on him, so he's easier to pat, and
Yes.
I don't have to go over the colour.
How much has he grown since we've got him? My goodness. I think he's 17 weeks old now. So,
It's like that big when we got him.
well, not quite that big, but he's
That big.
grown heaps. And he's just a delight. Likes to get into everything, very curious, loves to follow, and is just the epitome of love you, love you, love you.
I love you, Jack.
Especially in the mornings. They love to smother you in kisses and licks and
Especially
jumps.
Gracie.
Gracie and Jack love to
She's
say
in
hello
my
in the morning.
Unless I have her out of her house and she sleeps with me.
Yes.
So she's seen me, and she's not so happy to see me.
She doesn't get quite as excited.
But
Jack sleeps in
is.
with Matthew, and Gracie sleeps in with Jonathan. And Jack is just desperate to say hello. He's desperate to say hello.
Trying to get
Desperate
to
to say hello. Desperate to say hello.
Get to camera.
He's a little cutie.
And he
It's
just
a bundle of fun.
kissed
Bundle
me
of fun.
right here.
Yeah, he does that. You got to make sure you keep your mouth shut. So I've got another sugar cane in that pot.
Oh, you're playing sugar cane? Oh, you're doing experiments with the sugar
I am doing a little bit of an experiment.
mulberries?
So yes, and I've got a sugar cane in there. The mulberries are over there on the barbecue. So yes, and I did discover that my little tray that they're sitting in has actually got a big hole in it, which is unfortunate. Yes, it is. And that's all a bit of a mess over there, isn't it? But I got lots of gardening stuff over there. Yes, I did. Very exciting, isn't it? I miss my goat's milk. Goat's milk is much better than... But, hey.
I miss the, what's the stuff that we started getting from...
You get colostrum when the goats first have their kids.
I love colostrum.
No, you don't. You complain bitterly about it.
I now love it.
Anyway, so the garden is doing well. Things are growing nicely.
What's that?
That is a hippeastrum.
It's a hippeastrum.
A flower.
Ooh.
That is a hippeastrum.
Is it edible?
No. It's pretty. It is just a pretty plant.
And it's
Just a pretty plant. Now, I want to plant that out the front, but I needed to water it, so I didn't want it on the table when I watered it. Mind you, I'm going to have to be careful that the dogs don't get to it now before I get it in the dirt. So yeah. Anyway, that's the update for today.
It smells delicious.
You've got yellow stuff from the flower on your nose now.
I do.
You do. Oh dear, you're such a goose. Anyway, we've had a productive afternoon. Yes, the pollen from that flower. I've had a productive afternoon. I haven't got my assignments done, and I need to go do that because I'm running out of time.
I can't wait until I'm a beekeeper.
Yes, the whole bee things has slowed down a little bit. I had planned on taking them to the farm.
If they
I may end up having them here. I
if
haven't quite decided yet.
they come to the farm or here, they can use this pollen.
Well, that's part of the reason we're
for their
planting a whole
nectar.
heap of flowers, so that we are ready for bees, so that there's lots of flowers around. So yeah.
And
Anyway,
we already have a heap of flowers for them
Yes.
to pollinate because we have here a heap of fruit trees.
yes, at the
Not a
farm,
heap.
not
I
here.
might be exaggerating.
You are exaggerating, but that's the update for today. Jack likes to say hello to the neighbours' dogs whenever they come out.
I think he's saying hello to that neighbor. I can't seem to see it.
I can't see the dog, but it's okay. You need to go back inside.
I can see inside
Back
the fence.
inside. Do your schoolwork.
And now I can,
I've got to go do my schoolwork.
and now I can watch the book. And I just
Yes.
didn't watch it because you were doing a video.
Okay, so that's the update for today. We're doing well. I'm tired.
For Jack.
I've got a little bit behind with my studies, which is a bit frustrating, but there's just too much to do. But that's part of the reason why I haven't gotten much done out here. I have been watering, but that's about all I've been doing out here lately. Not probably for the last week. So it's good to have actually gotten those few things in the ground that I was into pots and into soil that I wanted to get in. And I've got my little photo bomber. So everything is doing well. We're managing.
And Jack's a second photo bomber.
Yes, Jack's a photo bomber too. And Gracie misses out on being a photo bomber because she's stuck inside. So anyway, that's the update for today. I hope you guys are doing well.
And you have a green and growing all ripe and rotting.
He said it.
Even
And-
Jack says it.
And we'll catch you in the comment section. Bless you.